A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English because it's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I want A+ English.
Hi everyone, welcome to A+ English. I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
And today we're going to be discussing the fun of water sports. We're going to concentrate on two different sports, diving and artistic swimming. But let's start with our warm-up question, which is, what do you like or not like about swimming?
Okay, I don't think there is really something I don't like about swimming because I go swimming once a week.
Oh,
so
okay.
I really do like swimming, but I only do breaststroke. That's the only type of swimming I know how to do.
Okay, I mean, one thing I like about it is you're in the water. It kind of feels nice. If it's hot outside, you can be in a nice, cool swimming pool. One thing I don't like about it, it's kind of boring.
It is boring?
For me, you just go back and forth, right?
Okay.
If I'm going to do some kind of exercise, I prefer it to be in like a game, a team game like football or like badminton, something where there's competition.
I agree.
And so unless I'm going to race when swimming, which I'm nowhere near good enough to do, it's just like, okay, it's just like running, but in water. You're just going up and down, up and down, round and round. So yeah, but at least it's in water. At least you're inside out of the either super hot sun or rain. And yeah, it's quite fun. All right, let's move on now to our article and check out the idea of diving.
The fun of water sports, diving and artistic swimming. Warm-up question. What do you like or not like about swimming?
Think about this. You're standing on a tall diving board. You could be 3 meters or 10 meters high. Your heart is beating fast. Then you take a giant leap, twirl in the air, and splash. You land in a swimming pool. That's what diving is like.
So our article starts with some description to get you in the mood. It says, think about this. You're standing on a tall diving board. You could be 3 meters or 10 meters high. Okay. Are you scared of heights?
I am very scared of heights.
How do you deal with being up high?
So I don't go up high. You know, I get scared even like when walking on a bridge.
Oh, okay.
Because I keep shaking. So I never look down. So I just try to...
So what would you go on like the Malcolm gondola, for example?
I've done that before, but I was so scared on there. So I just keep looking. Like I don't look down.
You don't look down. Okay. I don't have a problem with heights at the moment. There was a small period where I had a real problem with them. After I got a really bad case of something there's a church in Spain where you're up high and there's nothing to hold on to. And it seemed like I was going to fall off.
Oh my goodness.
It was like a voice in my head was telling me, you're going to fall. Why not just jump and save yourself the worry? How did I deal with it? By going bungee jumping so I could actually jump off.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. So I was going to ask you if you have ever done bungee jumping.
Yes, so I have jumped off a high place into nothing. And that kind of got rid of all the fear.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's us and heights, but this is diving. Let's get back to the article. It says, your heart is beating fast. What other things make our hearts beat fast?
When you feel anxious or nervous about something. Or when you see your crush.
Yes. Exercise would also do it.
Oh, yeah, running especially.
Yeah. Or like suddenly waking up, right? You ever had that? Like you suddenly wake up. It could be a nightmare. You hear a noise or something. Because when you're asleep, you're going a lot slow.
Oh, yeah.
And then you wake up. So you really do notice like, wow, my heart feels like it's beating fast.
Oh, okay.
It's probably normal speed, but because you've just gone from slow to normal, it feels fast.
Oh, yeah.
The article then says, then you take a giant leap, twirl in the air, and splash. You land in a swimming pool. That's what diving is like. So you said you go swimming once a week. Do you dive as well?
No.
No, never done it?
Yeah, because you really have to dive in really deep water. But I have a problem right now is that I don't swim in a pool where my feet can't touch the floor.
Oh, so you wouldn't even go to the deep end?
No, I can't.
Oh, but you can swim. You're not in any danger.
But I don't know. I just have fear of water. And, I swim for my health. It's not like that I love water so much.
You kind of make yourself go in? Yeah. I do like jumping in the water from a high place, like jumping off. I've jumped off a few boards. It's great fun doing it outside.
Oh my gosh.
Like jump off a cliff or something. I haven't done long dong yet.
You guys do that all the time, especially when you were a teenager, right? Like you guys.
If you find a place, yeah. It's just fun. It's just it's a
scary
little bit of danger, a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like a bit of diving. Chicolin obviously does not. We're going to discuss the idea of diving as a sport in just a moment. Let's take a short break.
In diving, you can join the event by yourself or as a duo. It's not just about jumping into the pool, it's also about skills. Divers must hit the water without making a big splash. Do you want to see the best divers in action? Then you can't miss the Paris 2024 Summer Olympic Games.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We're talking about diving, but not just for fun, as a sport, as an event. The article says in diving, you can join the event by yourself or as a duo. Ooh. So in that case, two people, it could be two men, two women, or one man, one woman, and you dive at the same time. And the idea is you both do the same kind of things at the same time.
I hope they don't hit each other.
No, they're apart enough.
Okay.
Sometimes they touch, I think, or spin each other. Maybe.
Okay.
I'm not. It's been a long time since I've watched it. So this is interesting. It's a sport that can be done as a one person or as a pair. Can we think of any other sports like that?
Yeah, tennis or table tennis.
Yeah, and badminton.
Oh, yeah, badminton.
Yeah, you got the singles and doubles games. I think the ice skating.
Oh,
You get a lot of ice skating pairs, right? They do ice skating together. Okay. The article then says, it's not just about jumping into the pool. So it's not just people running up, jump, that's it. The article says it's also about skills. Divers must hit the water without making a big splash. Yeah, they get points for their dive and they will lose points if they do a big splashy fall like that. So how can we dive and not make a splash?
I've heard that you have to, after you hit the water, you have to swim with your arms out, but you have to keep your lower body rigid.
Oh.
That's what I heard before. I've never tried it because I don't dive.
Right. I mean, you have to kind of mostly either go in either feet or arms together, right? So you don't have so much area hitting the water. Now, obviously, diving is also about, they do all these number of twists and turns. What do you think is more important, entering the water in a nice way or how many flips and twists you do?
Can we have both?
Well, yes, both. But which one's more important, do you think?
I think it's the splash one.
You think it's not splashing?
And not splashing is more important to me.
Okay. I think there is a range of difficulties. The judges will go, okay, that was a really easy dive and you made it look good, but they tried a really hard dive. Maybe they made a bit more of a splash, but what they did was more difficult. And so maybe they give the points to those guys. The article then goes on to say, do you want to see the best divers in action? Then you can't miss the Paris 2024 Summer Olympic Games. Okay, of course, that's coming up next year. It's going to have a lot of people watching it. Is that something do you watch the Olympics?
I watch the Olympics when I'm with my family. I don't really watch it alone.
Okay. Any particular, are there some events you're like, oh, I'm definitely watching this, but the others meh?
I really don't watch football or soccer. None, yeah. But I watch table tennis all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, with my dad because I used to play table tennis.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get. Do you like if there's a Taiwanese athlete in one? You're like, okay, I'll watch this one because he or she is doing it.
No, I
don't really watch for the British ones. I'll kind of watch maybe like the final run.
Oh, okay.
Like, if you're watching like every single 100-meter sprint, you're like, okay, I've seen this. They're running really fast. Good on you. But if you watch the final and who wins the medal, you're like, okay, I'll watch the final. I'll watch the last round.
Yeah.
I quite like watching some of the fighting events, the boxing, the martial arts.
Oh, you watch boxing.
I find those a bit more interesting to watch because each one is kind of a nice little match that you can get into. Did you do any of them at school, any of those kind of events?
Table tennis.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only sport I used to do.
We had... our school we had a long jump one and the triple jump, that sort of hop, skip jump. We had javelins at school.
I don't think we have that in Taiwan, do we?
Yeah, there must be somewhere.
We do? Okay, sorry, I'm no sports guy.
What about the high jump where you jump backwards over you ever do that? No, we did that. I'm not good at that. You have to be tall to do a lot of these sports.
I'm the one that's always sick in PE class.
Okay, there we go. All right, well, we're going to leave day one of our article about diving now. We're going to talk about another special kind of water sport tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to let Chikalin take over, look at all today's word power and magic box parts, and then I'll be back for our review time. See you in a bit.
所以呢，你要跳水的时候，你就站在一块高高的跳板上，大概距离你3米或10米高，非常的高。这边的 meter 就是公尺的意思哦。那我们来看其他单位，像毫米就是 millimeter， 那如果是公分，我们可以说 centimeter， 那 meter 就是我们今天文章中出现的嘛。那在更大的单位就是公里，就是 kilometer， 那我们可以说 a kilometer is 1,000 meters， 那就是1公里是1000公尺嘛。或者是 This ruler has one scale in centimeters and another in inches. 那我们再看一个句子 This car is big. It's 5 meters long. 这台车好大哟，它有5公尺这么的长。那刚刚我们有提到说，哇，那你要跳下去是不是这个心脏会跳很快？因为很高嘛。Your heart is beating fast. 就是心脏跳很快。那么 beat 这个字呢，本身就是有跳动的意思。心脏跳动，所以它的三态可以是 beat, beat, beaten。那么 beat 也有打击的意思哦，我们也可以说 to beat someone up， 就是去殴打别人。那我们刚刚说三态虽然是 beaten， 可是在美国的美式英文有时候我们也会直接说 beat， 也没有关系。第三态 past participle 的时候，那我们看另外一个句子 They tied him to a tree and beat him up。那么除了把一个人揍爆，它还有打败或战胜的意思哦。比如说 Henry always beats me at badminton， 每次跟 Henry 打羽毛球我都会输他。好，我们看另外一个句子 That was a lot of stairs, my heart is beating fast。 刚爬好多楼梯哦，我心脏现在跳超快的。所以跳水那肯定要跳，所以 you have to take a giant leap。 这个 giant 就是很大的嘛，巨大的跳跃，就是跳很高。好，大跳，所以这个当动词也是 OK 的，我们的文章中是名词。比如说 I was so mad, I wanted to leap across his desk and grab him by the throat。 我快气死了，好想跳过我的桌子，把他喉咙给抓过来，代表你很生气的意思。或者是呢，狗狗跳过这个大门 My corgi leaped over the gate。 那么跳水这个项目呢，除了呢自己参加，还可以双人嘛。我们刚刚看到这一个 event 我们等一下会讲到。那我们看另外一个句子，我们先看一下 leap。 The cat made a leap from the window and landed safely on the ground。 那只猫咪从窗户跳下来，而且安全的着地了。好，那我们刚刚是不是说比赛项目啊，就是我们这个 event。 那除了当比赛项目，它有当活动的意思，或者是一个片语，它叫做 in that event， 它就是有如果是那样子的话。比如说 My flight might be delayed. In that event, I'll let you know。 就是我的航班可能会被延后，那如果延后的话，如果那样的话，我会再跟你说。好，我们看另外一个句子哦。Tennis is on TV now. The next event is baseball. It starts in 20 minutes. 现在电视是网球比赛，等一下下一个项目是棒球，在20分钟之后就会播放咯。 那另外一个句子说，如果你想要亲眼看到潜水的话，就一定要去看这个2024年巴黎的 Olympics Games， 就是那个奥林匹克的运动赛嘛。So to see something in action 就是亲眼看到。Action 这个字本身就是动作的意思，所以你就可以说 Actions speak louder than words， 代表呢坐而言不如起而行的意思，因为 action 本身就有动作的意思。好，那我们赶快到今天的 review time。
Review time.
Okay, to review today's word power words, we are going to attempt this fairly simple crossword. Okay.
好。
All right, so we've got 1, we got 2, we got 3, and we got 4.
Okay.
Which one would you like to start with?
Can I start with number 2? Because 2 is my lucky number.
Okay, we're going to start with 2, the one that's down. Okay, this is some kind of organized sport or activity.
That's so hard.
I think that's the right one.
Really?
Yeah, organized sport or activity. It's one of today's word
It starts with the E?
It does start with E.
Oh, it's event.
Okay, E-V-E-N-T. That seems to work. Okay, what have we got next? 1, which one do you want to try?
3?
3, okay. Number 3, that is just the word jump.
Leap.
Okay.
L-E-A-P.
Okay, I think actually this is slightly wrong and the box should be here.
Okay.
There we go. Quick redesign of the crossword. Number 4 is there.
And I'll do number 4 then.
Okay, this is just a measure of distance.
A meter.
Yes, that's how
I was going to say kilometer. I was like, no, we don't have that many boxes.
Right. Okay, so that leaves number 1, which is just how often your heart pushes blood.
Beat.
Yes.
Yay.
There we go. Slight readjustment of number 4, and we have completed our crossword. Okay, thanks very much for watching, everybody. For A+ English, I'm Pat.
I'm Chickling.
Join us again tomorrow for part 2 of our article. Bye-bye.
Magic Box.
Coco 就是嘉文，嘉文就是 Coco。迄个查某竟然想要用假头毛甲我骗。She disguised herself and tried to fool me. 哇，王妍希，这么巧的查某囡仔是无可能互这款假头毛骗的啦。哎呀，我们中文里面呢说自己怎么样，自己英文里呢该怎么说啊？哎呀，它呢跟着不同人称，它也会有不同的用法哦。当主词与受词为同一人事物的时候呢，受词需要使用主词的反身代名词来表示某人事物自己。反身代名词就是我们中文说的自己。例如呢，我对 Coco 有恨哦。我想要报仇，我呢就假装我生病了，自言自语。I kept talking to myself， 我一直跟我自己讲话。句子里面的呢 myself 就是我们今天的主角反身代名词喽。刚刚有说呢，它会随着不同人称有变化，所以呢，我们先讲一下反身代名词的长相。基本上啊，它们都是 self 结尾的。例如呢，我自己 myself， 你自己 yourself， 他自己。注意到呢，是男生的他还是女生的他咯？男生的他 himself， 而女生的他 herself。东西或是动物的它 itself。我们呢注意到呢，变成复数呢，后面 self S-E-L-F 也变成了呢 selves S-E-L-V-E-S yourselves 你们自己。至于他们自己呢，我们就说 themselves OK 就是这样使用哦。至于呢，它呢要怎么放在句子里面呢？反身代名词啊，可以呢放在主词或是受词之后，意思呢就是亲自或是本人。例如呢是放在主词之后呢，我们就强调主词。例如呢，他喜欢自己动手做。He himself made all this furniture. OK， 这个时候呢，反身代名词呢，我们放在主词之后。如果呢，我们是放在受词之后呢，我们就是要强调受词了。例如呢，我的邻居小美啊，哎呀，说她看到了这个韩国欧巴孔刘本人，兴奋得不得了哦。She saw the actor himself on the street yesterday。这边的反身代名词呢，就是要强调 the actor 这个演员呢，他本人。除此之外啊，反身代名词还有很多惯用的用法，也补充给大家哦。例如呢，我是一个独立自主的女性 ，I do everything by myself。by myself 就表示独自哦，自己来。另外很常看到的呢，还要 enjoy oneself， 就是呢要祝你玩得愉快了。还有呢 ，DIY 自己动手做。其实呢，就是 do it yourself 的缩写哦。那再来呢，别客气 ，help oneself to something。这个片语呢，就有自己来吧这样的意思，别跟我客气了。以上呢，就是我们反身代名词的用法，非常实用哦。